What's up, H90 Camp, man? It's been a minute. What, it's been like 2-3 months. So in the midst of it, definitely still been creating, man, but having these 2 additions to the H90 Camp. So y'all welcome, Spotto and Spyro. I don't know if y'all can see them, getting close. But yeah, man, these are my 2 leopard geckos, man. And they super dope. Been spending some time with them and the fam. Y'all been hanging out and chilling, but still been creating, man. Still been have some ideas and some projects that I'm in the middle of. I have a sketch that I started that's kind of about these 2. And I have a project from one of my supporters, man, because they keep making all these super dope, like 3D prints and like action figures and stuff. And I'm like, man, I gotta do something for you. So, time for a new video. This might be a 2-part video because it might be kind of long since it's been like 2 months. So, y'all stay tuned. Yes, sir, man. So, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this project. So, man, one of my supporters, man, they made like the 3D like prints I was telling you about, and they making like a bunch of them. So I'm like, man, I gotta do something for them. So I'm making this project for them. They don't quite know what it is, but somebody kind of, spilled the beans a little bit.
You can't say my name, homie. Damn.
And informed them a little bit that I'm making something for them. So since they knew a little bit about it, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take it a little step further. It ain't gonna be quite what they expect. So this is me getting this sketch work done and getting the layout. They like birds, they like music. So it's actually a music teacher. So I was like, man, I got some idea. I got some flavors for you. Let me put something down. Yes, sir. Getting started on this bird, man. So he like eagles, so I put it down an eagle and everything. And I love how my art journey got me stepping outside my comfort zone, doing a lot of things I'm not used to doing, and constantly creating and surprising myself. So this is actually one of those examples. Sketched it out a little bit and thought it was enough to put it on the canvas. I do need to get another projector so I don't have to like freehand so much. But until then, I'm gonna be doing that. So I'm getting this out the way and so we can add this color, cuz. Anywho, I'm doing all this sketch work and getting everything laid out, man. Y'all comment, man. Gotta get y'all engagement, man. So y'all let me know. If y'all that did the sketch work first, if y'all that did the background, added a little color, if y'all that waited for y'all projector. I'd have waited for my projector, man, but I already got my first one that's broke. So I'm taking that L. So in the middle of it, man, I wanted to get started and get finished up with the next steps, man. Plus, I'm excited about the next steps, man. I ain't do all this before, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I ain't do nothing like this before, man. Man. All right, I am pretty much done. Most of the sketch work that I'm going to do, well, most of the major sketch work. And for the next idea, I want to use clay, but ain't no clay around nowhere. I've been checking, so about to make our own, y'all. Then I'm pretty much done half of the sketch work I'm gonna do to put it on a bigger canvas. So what I was thinking about is doing like a 3-dimensional idea. So at first I was going to use joint compound because I already had it in the house. Then I'm getting ready to do it and was like, no, like joint compound, when it dry, it gets a little powdery and it makes a mess. So go ahead and do it the right way. Go ahead and get yourself some clay. So just looking all around, went to a couple stores, see if they had some clay. Don't have it. So I'm like, all right, I'll just go ahead and make some clay. So I'm looking at the ingredients and I'm seeing it's all right, flour, some glue, and like cornstarch, because I need a cold clay base or something like that. I think that's what they call it. So if I do it that way, it's actually better, and I don't have to apply heat, and I don't have to worry about it cracking. So I said, all right, bet, I'll go with that. So there's nowhere in my area that particularly sells that. So it's like I might as well make it myself. And it's weird because I spent like the last maybe 45 minutes going to like 3 different stores, seeing if they have regular glue, like regular Elmer's glue, and they don't. So my last resort is this Dollar General, and we're gonna see if they have it. Y'all tune in. Yes, sir. Just come to find out, Dollar General did have it. I got the biggest one I can get. I'm trying to play no games. And I wanted to make sure that I got the white because I heard that if I use the clear, it might give it a different type texture. And for me doing this for the first time, I want to do it the best way I can. And who knows, I might be making my own clay for different crafts and stuff. So, you know what I mean? This is one example to have a problem making a solution, you know what I mean? And actually, this is made perfect timing. So I just ordered a SSD card from Amazon because all my space on my phone is getting crazy, from creating videos to editing to having behind the scenes work and all this other stuff. Like this joint starting to get a little hectic. So I had to get an SSD. I wanted to get a 2 terabyte, but I settled for a 1 terabyte for right now. And we gonna see how it go. So ordered this one. Y'all let me know in the comments later on. I might let you know how my first little test run of putting everything on it, how it turns out. And yeah, go from there, because right now SSD is needed. I'm not paying Google or nobody else for some extra cloud storage, and I can regularly just, you know, have the actual storage myself. So I figure that's a lot better. It makes a lot more sense. And when I need whatever, any files or whatever, I got them. So, all right, I done got everything set up and then changed this. And now it's the morning and I'm making waffles.
Where do I sleep?
So I know, but I'm about to put all this together. I got everything that I need. I needed some cornstarch, got some flour, got some cups, and these are dye packets that I'm going to use. And I might use it separately. I'm not going to use the whole thing for the whole clay molding. I'm probably going to use a little bit. I don't really see a yellow in here, but was going to use yellow for the beak and everything that's going on. And I don't know, but we're about to get this started. And, like, why you keep adding ingredients, bro?
Ah, I understand.
All right, we is all done. I done wrap this up in some dye that I got from a little Easter egg kit. I don't celebrate Easters.
Do you not realize I have had diarrhea since Easter's?
But use the kit. I thought that'd be great for the dye that's used in there. And let it sit in there for like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So then I'm gonna unwrap it, let it air dry a little bit, but not too much, so I can start with the beak on this project. So let's get this done. Alright guys, man, I told y'all this was a part 2 video, and I had to do that because it's an extremely long one and I'm adding a lot of edits and footage that I had in between time that it took me to make this. So, appreciate y'all staying for the whole video, man. Y'all stay tuned for part 2.